The town of Oakhaven, a fishing village clinging precariously to the rugged coastline, held many secrets. One bleak autumn morning, a local fisherman made a grim discovery near the old lighthouse. A woman's body, cold and still, lay partially hidden amongst the jagged rocks and seaweed. Her name was Sarah Miller, a quiet newcomer who had only recently arrived in Oakhaven. The police arrived quickly, their flashing lights cutting starkly through the persistent morning mist. Local residents gathered, their faces etched with a mixture of morbid curiosity and palpable apprehension. An immediate sense of unease settled upon the already somber harbor town, a chilling premonition. Everyone knew everyone at Oakhaven, a closed community bound by generations of shared hardship. Yet as the news spread, an unsettling silence began to descend deeper than the fog itself. Detective Miles Corbin, an outsider from the city, took charge of the baffling investigation. He immediately noted the town's strange atmosphere, a thick, unspoken tension in every interaction. Interrogations began but yielded nothing concrete, just evasive answers and downcast eyes. People mumbled about the weather, fishing troubles, anything to avoid discussing Sarah Miller's death. Corbin felt a tangible resistance, a collective front designed to keep the truth deeply buried. Evidence at the crime scene was minimal, almost as if someone had meticulously cleaned it. The local constable, a man named Henderson, offered little assistance, seeming oddly withdrawn himself. Every conversation felt like pulling teeth, every question met with a blank stare or a shrug. Corbin knew with chilling certainty that someone in Oakhaven knew the killer, probably intimately. Back in the city lab, forensic analysis began to reveal subtle, disturbing patterns. Traces of a rare specialized fishing net fiber were found on Sarah's clothing, a peculiar detail. This fiber was only used by a few older fishing trawlers in Oakhaven, a very specific type. Additionally, soil samples indicated a specific type of clay unique to the cliffs behind the old mill. These clues, precise and undeniable, pointed away from random violence towards a local perpetrator. The local newspaper, usually quick to sensationalize, remained eerily quiet about the specifics. Corbin re-interviewed several townsfolk, pressing them on their knowledge of local fishing practices. You noticed their discomfort, their nervous glances, the carefully chosen words, a shared secret. The evidence built a silent, damning case, slowly revealing the unseen threads of complicity. Corbin delved into Oakhaven's dusty archives, seeking patterns, past incidents, any connections. He uncovered a forgotten newspaper clipping from decades ago, another unsolved death, eerily similar. The young woman also new to town vanished without a trace, her disappearance quickly dismissed. The Blackwood name appeared in the old police reports as witnesses offering vague, unhelpful statements. A pattern emerged. Outsiders who challenged the status quo or discovered secrets disappeared. The town's collective memory, a powerful force, had simply erased these uncomfortable truths. There were whispers of a pact, an old agreement to protect their own from external judgment. The silence around Sarah Miller wasn't new, it was a deeply ingrained, almost ritualistic response. The roots of the town's complicity ran far deeper than simple fear, into the very bedrock of Oakhaven. Frustrated by the stone wall, Corbin sought new avenues, leveraging modern technology. He cross-referenced all known Oakhaven residents with public social media profiles and old forum posts. An anonymous online post from years prior, now deleted, mentioned Thomas and his temper. Further digital forensics recovered messages exchanged between Sarah and a friend expressing fear of Thomas. Sarah had confided about Thomas's aggressive behavior regarding the land dispute, escalating quickly. A remote satellite image analysis revealed a suspicious vehicle near the lighthouse around the time of the murder. The vehicle, a distinctive older model truck, was registered to Thomas Blackwood, undeniable proof. With this irrefutable digital evidence, Corbin confronted Constable Henderson, presenting his findings. The constable, faced with scientific certainty, finally buckled, the town's facade beginning to crack. A fierce storm rolled into Oakhaven, mirroring the tumultuous truth finally emerging from the shadows. Constable Henderson confessed his complicity, detailing how the Blackwoods had silenced him. He revealed Thomas Blackwood's violent nature, a secret long protected by the family's power. The entire town knew, Henderson admitted, a terrifying collective decision to protect their own at any cost. Thomas Blackwood was arrested that night, his arrest a tremor through the very foundation of Oakhaven. The silence had finally broken, but the trauma of complicity would forever stain the town's soul. The weight of years of unspoken truths, of knowing glances and lowered eyes now hung heavy. Oakhaven would never be the same, its dark secrets exposed, its carefully constructed facade shattered. Sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not hidden in the shadows, but openly protected by them,